Trinidad, Maraval Road, 91.9. Every Wednesday from 12 midnight to 5 a.m. in the morning. I tell you, we are going to have a T-I-M-E time in the presence of God. We will be praying, praise God, for our nation. We'll be praying for families. We'll be praying for those that are sick and those that are in need. Tune in to the best station, 91.5 FM Street Live, Port of Spain, Marava.
Now there's a new way to pay your electricity bill.
Quick pay your bills today. Quick pay, it's a whole new way. Online, pay your bill one time. Yes, there is a whole new way to quick pay for your electricity. Yes, they made it easy. Just enter your account number. 4 clicks and it's over.
Introducing Quick Pay, a new service from the Trinidad and Tobago Electricity Commission that lets you pay your bill online with your credit or Visa debit chip card. Just enter the account number and contact information. Click Pay and you're done.
Broadcasting from Trinidad to the world, TheStreet919FM.com. News from the street, 919FM.com. Here's what's happening.
Good afternoon. I am Vanessa Thomas with the 4 o'clock news on the streets, 919 FM, and online Facebook and YouTube, sponsored by TN Tech, the power to make it work. In the headlines, Met Office says to prepare for above average 2021 hurricane season. Expired ID cards valid until December 2021. Digicel's Maraval Road branch closed for sanitization, and internationally 9-year-old boy tragically dies after being struck by lightning in Blackpool, UK. And now the news in detail. The Trinidad and Tobago Met Service has forecast above-average cyclone activity for the 2021 wet hurricane season, with a probability of 6 named storms, of which 2 may become hurricanes. The Met Office hosted its 2020 Wet Season 10th National Climate Outlook Forum via a video conference today, heightening the need for early action platforms. It has forecast an 85% chance of above-average tropical cyclone activity in the area of interest for Trinidad and Tobago. According to Acting Chief Climatologist Kenneth Kerr, above normal rainfall is likely over the 2020 wet season June to December in Trinidad and Tobago. Above normal rainfall totals are favored during the first half of the season, June to August. The Elections and Boundaries Commission has again extended the time frame of identification cards due to expire in 2021. These cards will continue to be valid until December 31st, 2021. The EBC advised institutions that these ID cards are valid and should be accepted when presented by members of the public. The extension is in addition to the one implemented in December 2020. The extension will facilitate those people who are unable at this time to make an appointment to renew their expired ID cards due to the temporary closure of the EBC's call center. Digicel said its Experience store and head office located at the Answer Center, 11C Maraval Road, Port of Spain, has been closed today to facilitate deep cleaning and sanitization following confirmation that an employee has tested positive for COVID-19. In a statement, the company said, in keeping with the Ministry of Health's guidelines, the employee as well as the identified primary contacts have been placed on mandatory quarantine and instructed to contact the ministry to be tested. Digicel said it's working with the authorities on the necessary contact tracing and mitigation procedures. The company said the Experience store will reopen on Friday. Internationally, police were called just after 5 p.m. Tuesday after receiving reports that a child had been injured on a football field off School Road in Blackpool, UK. Emergency services attended and the boy was taken to hospital but tragically died at a short time later. A spokesperson for the police said although inquiries are still ongoing at this time, they believe the boy had been struck by lightning. And that was the 4 o'clock news on the street, 919 FM, and online Facebook and YouTube, sponsored by TN Tech, the power to make it work. Do enjoy your afternoon. I am Vanessa Thomas.
News from the street. News from the street. 919fm.com.
Broadcasting from Trinidad to the world. The street 919fm.com.